Welcome back to the tutorial on the search and discovery capabilities provided by the VRE for EIC metadata portal. In the first part of this tutorial, we focused into introducing the core components of the VRE for EIC metadata portal, along with describing how the portal can be used for constructing a basic query with keywords and instances used as filters. The second part continues from the previous example and describes how to use geographical maps when available and how to expand such a minimal query by applying extra filters on the target or related entities. Finally, it shows how to store constructed queries and load them on demand. Let's assume that the user wants to find persons that are members of organization units in Italy, and more specifically in the area of Tarquinia. Organization unit, the related entity selected, has geospatial nature. In this case, the selection of instances can be performed by interacting with a geographical map. The map is displayed by clicking the map icon button. This map is used for defining either entity instances or a geographical area to be included into the final query. On the left side of the displayed map, there are several buttons for zooming in and out, searching by toponyms, setting and clearing a geographical region, and clearing currently selected instances. In order to use the map, the user selects the magnifier icon button to search for some specific toponym. In the input field, she starts typing some text describing the desired location. She can select a location from the drop-down list of recommended locations. In this example, the user is searching for the location Tarquinia in Italy. Immediately after the location is selected, the map flies on that location, and the user clicks on the region button to select a region around Tarquinia. Regional selection is performed with 2 consecutive clicks on the map, and immediately after that, any available instance within the drawn region appears and is represented by a pin. In this case, the 2 pins represent organization units that the user can click on any of them to select or deselect them. Multiple selections are allowed, and the pink color indicates that the pins are not selected yet. Hovering over a pin reveals more information about it, and when the pin is selected, it becomes green. While interacting with the map, there are several choices available for deciding what actions to take regarding the displayed instances. These choices may vary and are not standard, which means that the system itself decides on them, aiming in better performance. Even though one pin is currently selected in this example, the button Add all pins inside the marked region is clicked in order to select all instances and close the map. Similar as shown before, the previous view is enriched with the selected instances. Previously, it was mentioned that the system decides on the available choices on the map, and the reason is to achieve a better performance. In a different example, the user marks a larger region on the map, that could be Central Europe, which includes a larger number of instances, in our case organization units. In this case, the system offers different choices, among which is to add the marked region itself in the query instead of its contained instances. In that way, it is ensured that not too many instances are present in the final query to influence the performance negatively. After the map is closed, the previous view is enriched with a new panel which states exactly what is done. In this example, it is stated that a region containing 73 organization units has been set in the query. So far, it has been demonstrated how to build a basic query and execute it. However, the system allows the construction of more complex queries by applying filters on either the target or the related entities combined with the logical expressions or and end when appropriate. To extend the previous example, a new filter is applied on the related organization unit by clicking on the button located on the upper right corner of the respective panel. A new panel providing fields for entering new relation and related entity appears in the user interface. The available options in the new panel are filtered by the system such that only those that make sense are available. That means that the system prevents users from constructing queries that lead to no results. To continue with the example, the new emerged fields are filled in so that the organization units for which member persons are looked for are also coordinators of some projects. Filters can further be applied by clicking on the plus green buttons and selecting a logical expression defining the way they are combined. In this example, the OR logical expression is selected and is applied on the target entity. Once again, a new panel appears at the bottom of the user interface, which is the new emerged filter directly applied on the target entity. In the context of the described example, the new filter applies on the target entity person. The query is expanded to include persons that are also principal investigators of any project containing the keyword motors in the title. To sum up, 2 extra filters have been applied in total. One applied on the related entity and another one applied on the target entity. Before executing this query, let's have a look at it by clicking on the SparkQL icon button located at the horizontal top toolbar. A new dialog pops over showing the SparkQL query. This is only for observance and cannot be used for editing. Finally, the query is executed by clicking the search button to get the results. The results are in a tabular form as was presented in the first part of the tutorial. Any constructed query can be saved into the system's database for future usage. This is done by clicking on the star icon button located at the top horizontal toolbar. A mini dialog with a small form to enter a title and a description for the query is displayed. As soon as it is filled in and submitted, the query is saved into users' favorites. Users have access to their stored queries either from the quick drop-down menu located on the top right corner in every page or from the home view by clicking on the respective button. The new view contains a list of all queries currently stored into the system by the logged-in user and 2 buttons for loading or deleting the selected one. This tutorial demonstrated the search and discovery capabilities provided by the VRE for EIC metadata portal, the portal that provides access to the VRE for EIC metadata catalog. Documentation of the portal will be available soon. Here are a few resources if you want to know more about the VRE for EIC project and the metadata portal.